Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Sunday Tea, the final episode of season 1. So thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. I would like to set the intention that when these messages find you, they will help you along your healing journey and allow you to become your best self. And what does becoming your best self mean? I had a plan to make this episode, all about becoming your best self, but I haven't actually been feeling my best self over the past few days. So I was contemplating whether to even do this episode, and I realized that becoming your best self isn't sunshine and rainbows. It's about embracing the light and the dark. It's that process of healing your nervous system. It's that process of being in environments that are going to nurture your soul. Finding that inner spark within you to relight your fire. It's about embracing your shadows, the dark parts of you that you choose to hide, or those parts of you that make you feel shame. It's about embracing yourself entirely. And becoming your best self isn't an easy process. It's not, cute. It's not sweet. It's messy. It's eye-opening. It's liberating. And it's a journey that strips you to your core. Looking at the parts of us that we don't want to be seen, or the parts of us that we try to deny, the parts of us that we try to reject. No matter what you try and do, that's still a part of who you are. And if you are on your journey of healing, becoming your best self is a part of that journey. It's not about taking the parts of yourself that you're proud of, all the positive parts and the parts that make you look like an amazing person. It's about embracing every part of you and looking at the parts of yourself that keep you stuck, the parts of yourself that hold you back from truly standing in your truth. And I was hoping this episode would have, that I would have done this episode and I would have been feeling in more of a jolly, joyful mood, but I don't. And is that taking away from me becoming my best self? No, it isn't, because becoming your best self is about being true to who you are, standing in your authenticity, being proud of yourself, your light, your dark, your shadows. Becoming your best self is about, not being afraid to take up space, learning how to use your voice, Listening to your voice, not the voices around you. Going within and listening to yourself. Learning yourself. Discovering who you are. It's about, confronting your fears of being alone, your fear of being seen, your fear of saying no. And when you start taking steps towards building yourself and becoming your best self, it will open your eyes to things that you hadn't realized. Your healing journey isn't necessarily full of positivity. You have to be real with yourself. You can't be delusional and put yourself in this happy bubble of optimism. In my opinion, becoming your best self isn't about pretending your life is now perfect. It's not about putting on a happy face when you don't feel that way. It's not about toxic positivity. Yes, be optimistic, have faith, have hope, but realistically, we go through ups and downs in life. The whole cycle of life is up and down. We have happy moments, we have sad moments, we have light moments, we have dark moments, and we have to embrace all of those moments as they are in that moment. And your healing journey should reflect each and every one of those moments, because that's how you truly learn your strengths, your weaknesses, your good points, your bad points, how resilient you are. It's where you learn your boundaries or lack thereof, your values, your beliefs, not anybody else's beliefs, your beliefs. It's a journey that you have to take alone. And it's a journey that you have to be willing to embrace no matter the situation. Because that's where you're going to find your strength. That's where you are going to discover yourself, what you're capable of, what you will tolerate, what you stand for. We're not born knowing these things, and if you're raised in an environment that hasn't nurtured you in a way to understand these things, then it's your responsibility as an adult to reparent yourself and discover these things. We have to learn to be happy. It's not just given to us. We have to learn to be happy. We have to learn to be confident. We have to learn to believe in ourselves. We have to learn to not give up when we get knocked down. And it's not a given. It's a choice, and we have the choice to learn these things to become our best selves or stay stuck where we are. And I believe anybody on their healing journey is willing to put that work in to overcome their fears, overcome their trauma, and continue along the journey to find the life that fulfills them, a life that you deserve to live. And when you keep showing up for yourself, when you keep believing in yourself, when you continue to trust in yourself, your perspective and your outlook on life will shift. And once those shifts take place, it's impossible to go back to where you were. Once those shifts take place, no matter how shitty your day is, no matter how shitty your week has been, no matter what obstacles come your way, you would have taken yourself to a new level that won't allow you to drop back down to where you used to be. And when you overcome that shitty day and you overcome that crappy week and you get through it, you go up another level and you continue that cycle and you don't give up and you keep going. And it's only when you commit yourself to continue on your healing journey and you confront your challenges and your obstacles and all these difficult things that come your way, because that's a part of life, that's how you're going to continue to elevate and raise your frequency. And once you raise your frequency, it's difficult to go back to how you used to be, because now you have a wider perspective. Now your vision has shifted. Now you're tapping into a higher vibration. It's not possible to fall back down. And even if you do, you'll find a way to get back up and carry on. When you make the decision to stop comparing yourself and your life to other people, the only thing that you can do is begin to focus on yourself. And comparison is the thief of joy. It will keep you stuck in a low vibration. And the only person that you need to compete with is yourself. And the only thing that you need to focus on is being better than you were yesterday. And that doesn't even have to be anything major. It could be a tiny step that you make. It could be growing your self-awareness of, the thoughts that you're having. Catching those negative thoughts when they come into your mind. Cleaning up certain bad habits and behaviors that you don't necessarily like. It doesn't have to be major. It just has to be a small step that you are taking to become a better person each and every day. When you work on becoming self-aware and you become aware of certain habits, thoughts, and behaviors that are holding you back and keeping you from raising your vibration, you then put yourself in a powerful position to start shifting your mindset and creating change. And those shifts and that change might not look like much today or tomorrow, but over time, those shifts and changes will compound, and you will start to see significant change and significant progress, especially here in your life. And if you start today just making these very small changes, one step at a time. Don't think to next week. Don't think to next month. Don't think to next year. Just think of the next step. That is all you need to do. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with anything. Feel the changes that you want to make. Feel who you want to become. Recognize. Become self-aware of who you are. The things you like, the things you don't like. Letting go of shame. Embracing your shadows. Don't hide from them. Embrace them. Be proud of them. Nobody's perfect. And if there's something that you don't like, you have the power to change it. And if you start today just making those very small but very significant changes, just imagine where you will be this time next year. And this is the journey to becoming your best self. And once you start on this journey, it's going to open you up to new paths that you wish to take. It's going to open you up to realizing your true potential, your true worth, your true value. And believe me when I tell you, you are worthy. You are more than worthy. And you know you've got it in you. Light that spark. Relight that fire. Whatever's happened, whoever blew it out, relight it. You've got the power to do that. Just go within. Sit with yourself. And start making the decisions that are most beneficial for you and your life. And every step that you need to take along your journey to becoming your best self, it's already within you. You don't have to look to external sources to give you directions. You don't need external sources to tell you what to do. You already know. Just stop and listen to yourself, and you will know what step you need to take. And as I just said, trust yourself that everything you need already exists within you. Just use your discernment, be wise, and be aware that there are people out here selling dreams, hoping that you will buy them. Trust yourself on this journey. Start today, and next year you'll be amazed at how far you have come. And remember, becoming your best self isn't pretty. Think of the butterfly and the journey that it takes. It's the same thing. But if you want better for your life, it's a journey you have to take, and it will be worth every single step along the way. So, thank you so much for being here. I hope this episode has inspired you to continue along your healing journey. It takes great strength and it's not easy, but you're doing amazing, and do not stop. Even on your bad days, just know tomorrow is a brand new day and you will continue. So thank you for being here with me for season 1. I will be back in 2 weeks' time for season 2. I hope you take care and I will see you then. Bye.